Hello, Thin. Good evening.
Hello,
Yes. So, how are you today, Thin?
I have a little headache.
Oh, but why did you take a shower if you had a headache?
Um, because it's fake.
Ah, it fade already. Okay. So very good, Thin. So now, um, how's the weather in your place?
It's a little cold, but today is very most of sunny.
Wow, that's good because here whole day it was raining. The rain just stopped just now, 5 minutes ago. Yes. So now, Tien, can you see my screen clearly?
Yes.
Very good. So today we're going to have a practice test for reading and writing. I want you to look at the choices we have here: scissors, hawk, dictionary, book, geography, newspaper, knife, envelope, spoon, card, art, math, postcard, and university. Do you know all these choices?
mm, a little.
Okay, so what word here that you don't know or that you're not familiar with?
I think this uh, e- an envelope.
Envelope. Okay, so do you write a letter Tien?
What?
Do you write a letter?
Yes.
Okay, so when we write a letter, we where do we write it? On a paper, right? In a bond paper. Yeah, colored paper like that. So when you say envelope, this is where we put our letter. The bond paper, we put it right here. So this is how envelope looks like. Oh, no, show. This one. Okay, here, Tien. Can you see?
Oh, I can see.
Yes, that is an envelope, or to be exact, like this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is what we call envelope. We put our letter on it if we're done writing. So what else?
Um, not anymore.
Not anymore. So now I want you to read numbers 1 to 5. Then you write your answer on the screen. For example, you send this to a friend at Christmas. So this is a Christmas card. Okay, what about number 1? Can you please read?
You use these to cut paper.
Okay,
It's a scissor.
very good.
Mm.
What about number 2?
When you study this subject, you learn about island and jungles.
Okay, what's that?
I think it's geography.
Yes, that is geography. What about number 3?
If you can spell a word, you can use this to help you. A dictionary.
Okay, very good. So, do you like to use a dictionary, Tien?
Yeah, no, because it's very long and have a lot of words.
Yes, but sometimes if you don't know the word, what book do you use, or how can you find out the meaning of the
I
word?
find it at Google.
Ah, Google. Okay, so if you're given a chance to introduce the dictionary to other people in different countries, would you do it?
I think I know.
Why?
I don't like it.
You don't like. Okay, so for number 4, can you please read?
If you like drawing and painting, you should study this object. It's art.
Okay, that is art. What about number 5?
We need to we need one of these to eat soup. It's a spoon.
Okay, very good. How do you think
Mm,
spoon are made?
mm.
How are they made?
It's made from metal, from plastic and wood.
Okay, very good, Tien. So what about number six?
When you are on holiday, you send this to your friend. It's a envelope.
Is that your final answer?
No, a postcard.
Okay. So this is, oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, we will just get back to that. What about number seven?
You use this to cut bread, cheese, and meat. It's a knife.
Very good. How about number eight?
You can study here after you leave school. Um, I think it's a book.
It's a folk. When you say a folk, Tien, it's like people. Okay, folk. Okay, okay, man, like that. It's an individual or a people person, a man, a woman. That's folk.
Nine. We put a letter of a card in
I wait
this.
a minute. What is your answer to number eight?
Oh, my answer number 8 is a folk
Okay, so that is university. When you say university, this is where you go after secondary
school.
school. Yes, you
No,
will
I
enroll.
think it's no, I think it's third school
Yeah,
or
that's correct.
second
Tertiary school.
school.
After you graduate from secondary school, you will go to tertiary school, which is called university. It is your third school. So what about number 9?
Number 9, we put a letter of a card in his before we post it. I think it's an evolve.
What?
I think it's a postcard.
Is that your final answer?
I think so.
Okay, so your answer to number 6 is postcard, right?
Oh,
So how about number
and
9?
it's an envelope.
Okay, very good. A postcard and an envelope. What about number 10?
You can buy this every day and read about things which happen. It's newspaper.
Very good, Thien. So for this one, you got 10 out of 10. Okay. So here, do you like reading newspaper? Why or why not?
I don't have newspaper to read, but if had, I want to read kids' newspaper.
Ah, okay, very good. So now, let's proceed with part 2. You're going to write, look at the picture, and you read the sentences 1 to 7. Then, if it is correct, you say yes. And if it is not correct, you say no. You can
One, the
now,
girl. What?
yes, you can now read.
The girl is pulling the boy's hair. Is no.
Okay,
Some sweet had fallen in the floor. Is no to
okay,
the mice have eaten all the chocolate. I think it's yes.
that's no.
The person who posting a letter is wearing a hat. Yes.
Very good.
The boy and the girl is whispering together. No.
Great.
The cat is watching the mice very carefully. No.
Okay,
The monster is too short to take a book from top shelf. I think it's yeah. No.
that is yes. So for this one, you got 5 out of 7. It's okay, Tian. So let's proceed with the next slide. Tom is talking to Helen about food. So there are 5 questions here. You will get 5 points, of course, if your answers are all correct. So the question is, what does Helen say to Tom? I want you to read the conversation and choose the best answer. You can write a letter A to H for each answer. For example, hello, Helen. Oh, I'm so hungry. So Helen says, are you? I'm not. I had a big breakfast. So for this one, I want you to read and you write your answer to numbers 1 to 5 on the blank.
1. I didn't. What's your favorite food, Helen? It's cheese. Cheese on pizza and cheese on bread. It's B. 2. My pasta. Who cooks your lunch? Um, my sister. She likes doing that. E. Do you like cooking sometimes? Is G. Yes, but I only like making easy things. Yes, that's fun. When did you start cooking? At about midday. Mid, midday usually is H. So what time do you have your lunch? Um, no, it isn't the same time as yours. It's D. And I finish.
Oh, wait a minute. Where are your answers?
I answer. I was answer not
Ah,
right.
huh? Okay. So what's your answer to number 1?
Number one, is B.
Okay. Number 2?
Um, is E.
Very good. Number 3?
Is G.
Okay. What about number 4?
Um, H.
Okay. So that's letter C. How about number 5?
Um, let me see. Is D.
That's letter H. So for this one, you got 3 out of 5 here. That's okay. So let's proceed with part 4. There are 6 questions. I want you to read the story. Then you choose a word from the box. You write the correct word. Next to numbers 1 to 5, there's one example. So for this one, I want you to read. Do you know how to write on, can you write in Zoom? I mean, here on our screen. Can you write or
I
no?
can, but it's very difficult.
Ah, it's okay. So just read and tell me your answer.
No, I have a plane. I will
Okay.
use this
Okay, sure.
like this.
Ah, yes, it's okay. But you need to read loudly.
Okay.
Yeah.
On his last holiday, Fred went to a beautiful Iceland. His family swam and played a lot of tennis there, and after the end of a holiday, Fred didn't want to go home, but they had to. They went to the airport to catch their plane. The plane was late, and they had to wait there for 12 to the plane was late and they had to wait there for 12 whole hours. It's very boring for Fred. And the room there um was noisy and full of people. But at last they could leave when when the plane was near. Finish.
Okay, very good. So how about this one?
and full of people. But alas, they could leave. When the plane was near London, the pilot said, "Sorry, everyone, the weather's too rocks for the plane to stop here. We'll fly to another."
Okay, what's your answer to number four?
I think it's rocks.
Okay, that's foggy. How about number
Oh,
five?
I was think foggy so.
Oh, okay.
Not the city. You can catch a train to London. A friend and his family arrived too late to catch last train, so they um stay in a hotel. They didn't get home until the next afternoon. So Fred, so Fred has one more day of holiday from school. He was very happy.
Okay, so very good. So how do you read this one? Oh, I'm sorry, it's too small.
Mm.
How do you read this word?
Iceland,
Okay, that is island. Silent S. Island.
island.
Yes. So now I want you to choose the best name for the story.
I think it's a longer holiday.
Okay, that's a longer holiday. So for this one, you got 5 out of 6, only one mistakes. That's very good. So now I want you to look at the picture and read the story. You write some words to complete the sentences about the story. You can use one, two, three, or four words. So it's all about Robert, Harry, and the clever notebook. So for this one, I want you to read the story loudly.
Question: the boys play
Oh, wait
in
a minute. You read the story first.
okay. Can you get it to me? It's so small.
Ah, okay. So don't worry. I will send this one to you. Kuya Tian. Here.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me see. That's tomorrow. Okay, the question one, my
Oh,
answer
wait a
is
minute. Are you done reading?
um is question one finish.
Wait a minute. I mean, did you read the story already? You need to read that one loudly so that I can hear if there are some mispronounced words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last summer, Robert and Harry stayed at their grandparents' house by the sea. One hot and sunny morning, grandmother made a picnic and took the boys to the beach. After lunch, grandmother lay down and opened her book. The boys played football on the beach and they then made a little castle with some sand. Then Harry saw a string cave. Wait, saw a string cave, which was near some big great rocks and and concrete rocks at the other end of the beach. The boys quickly ran to it and looked in, but they couldn't see anything because it was very dark. Harry said, "It looked big inside. Come on, I go first." Uh, go first. Harry and Robert were playing in a cave when suddenly Robert said, "Oh no, I can hear the sea. It's coming into the cave." They were very afraid, but then Harry felt something wet on his hand. It was dark. No, the dog was very clever. It showed the boy another way out of the cave and back to the beach. When they told Grandma about the dog, she gave him 3 biscuits and said, "Well done. We're hungry too." The boy said, "Well," Grandmother answered, "you must wait until dinner." It was naughty to go into a dangerous place like that. "We're very, very sorry, Grandma," they said. "We won't do it again."
Okay. So thank you for reading that one. So we have example. Robert and his brother went to their grandparents' house last summer. The weather was hot and sunny when they went to the beach. So how do you read this word again? Tien.
Strange.
Very good. What about what's this? This one.
Biscuits.
What?
Biscuits.
Okay, you say biscuits.
Biscuits.
Very good. So do you have any question about the story?
No.
Okay, so please read number 1 to 3 and tell me your answer.
1. The boys play with a um the boys played with a ball and then made a castle in some sand.
Okay, how about number 2?
The cave at the end of the beach was near some big gray rocks
Okay,
at
very
the
good.
other end of the beach. The boy couldn't see inside the cave because it was too dark there.
It was too dark there. How about numbers 4 to 7?
Uh, uh, mm, Harry, I know. I think Harry was the first boy to go into the strange cave.
Okay.
The brothers felt um the brothers felt very afraid.
Okay.
Robert and Harry felt um a very follow the very wet dock.
What's your answer?
It's a dock
Okay, that's a clever dog.
and went a different way to by the beach. The dog has some bis, bis, biscuit to eat.
Biscuits.
Biscuits to eat because he helped the boy.
Okay, very good. So, great job. You got here a perfect score of 7 out of 7. 10. So let's proceed with what part is this? Part 6. I want you to read the text and you choose the right words and write them on the lines. For example, last Saturday was a lovely day. Aunt Mary took Jill. to continue.
Okay, the circus was a present for her 10th birthday. Jill liked to light the clouds very much, and she laughed a lot. But there was a small problem that evening. One of the clouds were standing on a very tall elephant. When suddenly he fell and everybody was afraid and Jill shout, "Be careful!" But they but it was other small elephant which was standing near the big elephant. It quickly cocked the clouds and put him very carefully down on the floor. The people in the circus tent were very happy, and the cloud found a box of banana. Then gave it to the small elephant.
Okay, so very good. So for this one, you got 9 out of 10.
10.
So now let's proceed with part 7. I want you to read the story and write the missing words. You write one word on each line.
Jim like taking photographs. He wanted to be a famous photographer like his father. One day, Jim was in the country. He was sitting on a bridge when suddenly a big black car was stopped. A beautiful woman got um got um got out. Got out. Jim looked and um um one let me think. The mm, uh mm, one her was talked. That's the queen. He walked to the car and said to the queen, "Excuse me, excuse me, may I take your photograph?" The queen said, "You may," and smiled. Jim took the photo and ran home. He showed it to his father. It's a very good photo, so Jim's father put it in his newspaper.
Okay, so for this one, you got 4 out of 5.
Yay.
So now, since we're done and we still have time, we're going to talk about the delicious food in Vietnam. Yes, so wait me a minute. So what is your favorite food in Vietnam?
In Vietnam,
Yes.
mm, it seems like uh, I was like some mm, some rice.
You like rice? Okay, so what are they made
No,
of?
no, wait. I
Okay,
like the pork.
pork.
I
Okay.
I don't I don't know it was said, but the fork is in a pot and is have some stews and some sauce, and it take a while time and become a pork. I don't know what is pork, but I like it.
Okay. So how are they made of?
Mm, they made of pork.
Okay, so now can you see my screen, Tien?
Yes.
Okay, so do you know this food in Vietnam?
I think it's name.
How what's the name of this food?
I think it's fried name.
Ah, okay. So is it delicious?
With me, it's not. It's a little bit.
Okay. How are they made?
I it's made of a bánh tráng and
Hmm.
something or carrots, meat like that.
Okay. So here, how do they taste? How do this taste?
It's a little salt.
Salty. Yeah, that's a little
Yeah.
salty. Then, um, do you want to introduce it to people in different countries?
What?
Do you want to introduce this food to people in different countries?
I want. What did you mean?
I mean, do you want to let other people try this food?
Um, of course. If they
Okay.
want, I will take them to eat the food.
Okay,
Food.
so how about this food here, Tien? Let me see this one. What is the name? What is this?
It's bread. It's bread.
Okay, so how is this made?
It's made from bread and a little bit of some some vegetable and a little bit of meat, and
Okay,
they cut the bread is two and grab it was on two bread and eat.
okay. So what is the name of this food?
It's what
What is the name of this food in Vietnam?
bánh mì kẹp thịt.
Ah, okay. So how does it taste?
Mm, it's from the food at that.
Okay, do you like it? Why or why not?
A little bit.
Okay, so do you want to introduce it to other people in different countries?
Yes, had a lot of people was eating.
Okay, very good. What about this one? This looks yummy. What is this?
Oh, I think it's bún chả.
Oh, what a beautiful name. How are they made?
It made from a little bit of uh, uh I think it's made of some noodles,
Mm-hmm.
soup, some noodle soup, some noodle soup, some noodle soup bread, and a little bit of the meat is uh is uh it was mix and have a jar, and then you and then have a some vegetable, and then have uh, some water, and then they mix it together and eat it.
Okay. So how does it taste?
It's of course of that.
Okay. So do you like it?
No,
Why not?
because it's not. I don't like.
It's not yummy. Yeah. So do you want to
It's not
introduce
yummy to me.
yeah, do you want to introduce it to other people in different countries?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. How about this one? What is this?
What?
This one.
Uh,
What is this?
Where? Can you circle it?
Yeah, here. I'm sorry. Yes, this one.
Oh, oh, it's very good. I like it too.
What is the name that one in Vietnam?
It's um one of the another noodle soup.
Ah, okay. So do you like it?
Yeah, it tastes good.
Okay. So, what do you want to introduce it to other country?
Yeah.
Okay, so very good. Thank you for answering my question. So every class we are going